Good evening, Laoshi. How are you? Niha Laoshi. I am Abdul Rahman. My Chinese name Ransuga. My student ID 319034. I am master's students computer science and technology. Now my today subject topic discuss component-based software development project under my Professor Chan Chien. So let's go. My topic discuss. I think Laoshi this COVID-19 epidemic time. I hope you and your family safe and healthy. So now my presentation start. Presentation now I start. My presentation components of Java EE. Component of Java EE. Here we will discuss component and all various discuss about various component presentation. The Java EE platform. Before we get into the know about the version component, first you have to know what a component is. A component and application level software unit. Many types of component edition. JavaBeans component provided by Java C platform. Various component are applet. Application client enterprise JavaBeans or EJB web component and resource adapter component. Applet and application client. Now see applet and application client is run on client, or enterprise JavaBeans EJB or web component and resource adapter component runs on server. Two platform while EJB web and resource adapter components run as a server platform. As a developer, you have to design and develop all component except the resource adapter component because it is provided by tool vendor. All of the Java EE component donate or runtime support of system level entity call a container. Now is going to with service SaaS as a lifecycle management, circuit development and threading. We will discuss about the container and various type of upcoming lesson. Now we will see the various component Java EE platform. Let's start with web component. A web component is a software unit that provide response a request, usually to will act as the user interface of a base application. The Java EE platform specification. A few web component server the Java face and Java server package JSP. Let's have a brief look on Servlet and JSP. Start with servers. Start with servers. Start with servers or is a component that is used the gathering dynamic web face. dynamic web page in response to the client request. Web server contain the Java servlet classes that execute within servlet container. The web server will also map particular URL and servlet URL or servlet client request came into your URL particular servlet process that send back the response the Java server face. In the Java server face or JSP technology and extension Java on extension Java generate dynamic content. Web client contain static HTML code, JSP scripting element, Java code, enterprise JavaBeans component. Now Java will discuss about JSP later. Detail resource JavaBeans component. JavaBeans component in enterprise JavaBeans architecture is server-side technology development and deploying component contain the business enterprise application enterprise Java scalable transgression and secure their discuss three component Java three. There are three component Java types explain. Let's go. Java beans, chain beans, entity beans, and matches or matches driving bean. Sorry, we'll discuss about type of beans and type later. The course adapt this component Java or platform provide video service based component here now. Component of Java server face standard library uses and videos of component provided by the Java EE 5 platform. Let's look that enterprise JavaBeans EJB 3.0 Java server Java GSP Java Servlet 2.5 Java Face standard tag library GSTL web service Java EE version 2 Java API register Java platform enterprise edition Java platform edition development specification version 2. Let's go. Now Java API based research HTML based version 1 or HTML version Steam API XML Stage version Java data object JDO version Java EE divides all these component into separate group according to the functional basic component into separate group according to the functional. We will see the this group in the upcoming phase. Java EE container server. Let's look now Java EE container and server. And now Java EE container server. Java EE container server content server is server application that implement API Java EE platform and provide the standard Java EE service application service. They serve application data to client or provide server different application component a multi-thread application in the form of container Java EE container. Now Java container. Now is 1 minute short break. allow different types component to work together in the enterprise application. The different type of container, as we have seen earlier, the architecture our web page container application, EJB container. Let's look at this container. The first one is web container. The web container acts the interface between the web component and web component can be Servlet, JSP face, JSP server face interface. The component is life cycle. Now description. Application client content, write, machine and data access. Will not see about the application client container. Between interface Java EE application client, especially Java application that use Java EE server component, and the Java EE server, the application client container. Client container as run the Java EE server, manage the execution the application, applied container, and then explain the manage of execution of applet consists of web browser, and now is provide the business logic in a Java EE application and Java EE server. The EJB container runs on the server with the execution of application enterprise beans. The last one, the applet container. This container is used to manage the execution applet and consists of a web browser and Java plugin running or the client. Let's look at the fixer. Let's look at the fixer. Showing the Java EE server and the container here are able to see the application client content web, and container. Now you have basic idea about Java EE server, the various container, the widely use Java EE server and enterprise application development, and this database and EJB container is now every has many special characters. Other this more 75 commercial and open source Java EE application server. They are available for use of 1 to C server, future refer, the future refer. And now is my throughout my presentation we will use Fuzzy Tomcat web server deploy or application later in the office, and we will use base WebLogic server of deploying at the enterprise beans application. We'll discuss later in the detail about the application are deployed in this server. Now my overall presentation is now finished. Thank you so much, Laoshi, give me my PPT or my presentation. Send your email address. Take care, Laoshi. Thank you so much, Laoshi. Code opportunity and PPT presentation is most important subject, component base of software. It's most important. I will try Laoshi best because my country is some network problem or searching